Jay Brooks and Ariana Grande caught kissing at the iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Miley Cyrus debuts a new racy video.
And speaking of racy, James Franco Instagrams a pic of his penis and deletes it.
All that and more coming up on the Daily Hollywood Rundown. Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Brianna Baxter. Hey, I'm with Miriam Pizza. And it's time for today's top story.
Okay guys, so Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber have a lot in common, including a manager, Scooter Braun, who is genius, and it was just a matter of time before he combined his two pop stars in one music studios and came out with a collab.
Seriously, like the clock was ticking, we were waiting for it, it was ready, the rumors started swirling, and now it has been confirmed that these two actually were in the studio together and a duet is coming, Miriam.
Who said it first? I think it was Biebs.
Yeah, Biebs said it first. So he went to Instagram to congratulate Ariana on her awesome song Problem, which by the way, I'm currently obsessed with.
Both.
It's so good. Iggy on the track. Oh, love it. Anyways, but so he congratulated Ariana on the song and then teased a picture of them in the studio with a hashtag talking about them doing a duet. And then
I got so excited when that happened.
Right? And then we didn't really know for sure until Ariana tweeted back and was like, "Thank you, Justin," and said, "Secret out."
Yes, and then you also have to love Ryan Seacrest, who I think called up Ari and was like, "Yo, give me the 411 on this," and so she totally confirmed it. She said that Justin wrote the song, which I also think is really exciting that Justin actually wrote the song.
Yeah. It's gonna have a lot of feels in it, I feel. A lot of feels, I feel. Because of Justin's relationship with Selena on and off. Ariana's had her own relationship woes in the past, so I think this is gonna be a good one.
Better be a love song.
And it's gonna be vibey. Whatever it is, it's gonna be vibey.
It's gonna be sexy. And you know how oftentimes in collabs you've got one really strong vocalist and then the other person either raps or like does a little bit of a chorus? You've got two really strong vocalists here. So I'm so excited to have this single explode on the airwaves.
Miriam, Miley Cyrus debuted another racy video. Now this is no surprise coming from the big MC, but this one is kind of crazy. So according to the New York Daily News, this is a video that plays before all of her concerts. So if you've been to the Bangers tour, this is like totally not news to you. But this video, we watched it together. It's a little trippy, but it's also a little artsy.
Okay, you guys. So in this video, she is shown basically having her body mutilated and cut up into different pieces, and she's got electrical tape on her boobs and like electrical wiring on her booty crack. It's interesting, and I'm putting this girl on the spot. What do you actually think of the video?
Okay, I'm not shocked when I see Miley Cyrus almost nude, so I can put that out there that wasn't shocking for me. I was kind of ready for that. I feel like I've seen it quite often. I'm not complaining. Like, it's fine. Like, she's really taken like ownership of her body and who she is as a woman. And so I think that's great. And I think that when you start a concert, and if this is what this video is used for, you need something that like gets the audience's attention
and sets the tone.
And her concert's racy. So like I think this video works. It is like very like pop, like art vibey. I don't even know. That could be very off. Yeah, I don't know. But it is, and it's a work of art. You can tell they took a lot of time to do it. So I don't hate it. I think it's kind of cool.
I think it's awesome, you guys. Here is my evolution of Miley Cyrus. Personally, I was a huge smiler, right? And then she chops off the hair and she starts twerking on everyone in Hollywood, and I was like, and I really struggled with it for a long time. And I don't condone like all the drug use that's now associated with her. But you know what? I have come to really love her new image, and I think this video isn't gratuitous. I think it's super experimental. I think it's artsy. I like seeing her like artistically rub grease all over her body. I think it's super interesting. So all of y'all that went to her concerts, you're lucky, because I would love to see the video in the concert.
Yeah, I think in that setting, it's probably pretty rad.
You guys want to know what's trending? Penis! Seriously, we're about to break down some penis, and the penis belongs to James Franco. She's laughing at me.
I have such like a little 4-year-old child. I'm like, can you say that word? I don't know.
She literally asked me, she was like, can we say that word? We can totally say the word penis. Anyway, so James Franco, if y'all have ever visited his Instagram account, he is like a 4-year-old girl. He loves taking selfies of himself, and usually very sultry selfies where he's in bed. A lot of selfies almost of his penis parts, which I'm going to call a penis selfie is a healthy. coined. And so he just Instagrammed this picture of basically showing his whole penis, and then after an hour he deleted it. But of course he left it on there for an hour to make sure that people like you and I and you had taken some screenshots of that pic. What do you think of that?
I think that he is crazy. No, not really. But I just don't get the whole fascination behind putting up a new photo on Instagram, leaving it up for an hour, and then taking it down. Come on, James Franco, you totally knew what you were doing. It was very calculated, I think.
So calculated. That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah, super, super calculated. And when I did start looking at his Instagram more, and you see these photos of James Franco, it's kind of one of those things you're like, oh, another one, another photo. But then he takes it to the next level because he needs to shock us again.
Right.
And
he's
it's
not
like,
Miley. Why is he trying to shock us?
I don't know, but this coming in light of his scandal, his little Instagram scandal with the 17-year-old, you'd think that he'd keep the nude pics to a minimum.
Yes, out of social media. Totally agree. What you do in your bedroom on your own time is your own thing, but don't put it on Instagram. And also, it's James Franco. The man is so talented. He's an actor.
Talented.
He's a writer. He's a actor.
He's a man of many trades.
He is a man of many trades. And personally, I feel that to shock us using sex on his Instagram sort of detracts from his value as an artist.
I agree with you there.
And we have another news that's also trending right now. Everyone's been talking about Naya Rivera this week. You have the deets. What's going on?
It's been a rough week for Naya. So basically, as you guys know, in early April, she broke off her engagement from Big Sean, and then apparently she was fired from Glee because of a feud with Lea Michele, and then the latest rumor is that she was dropped by her record label. Now, her rep is coming out saying that this is totally not true. And I want to read to you guys what the rep said because it's sassy. Woo, it is sassy. Okay, so here we go. Any rumors or statements made as fact that Naya was fired or let go from Glee or dropped from her recording contract are categorically false. Someone obviously has an agenda to damage Naya's good name, and the media are failing at their duty to responsibly vet their sources and verify what is true and what is not. Naya's attorneys are prepared to take any and all legal action to enforce and protect her rights. Whoa,
She
whoa,
squashed
whoa.
that.
Yeah, she definitely cut down that rumor. And
Yeah.
as a media source, I'm like, okay, whoa, yeah, put us in check a little bit. We
I
do need to
agree.
back up and see like, what is this true? Is it not? Do some more research. However, I am going to say this: when big, huge outlets come out with these stories that Naya was dropped from her recording contract and dropped from Glee, there's some truth. There is I think there has to be some tidbit of truth that big rumor stemmed from.
If anything, Glee should have come out and unconfirmed the rumor and said, no, she's absolutely still a part of the family, but they didn't do that. Columbia Records now has an opportunity to also say, no, we still love her, and they didn't do that. And, kind of wouldn't surprise her if she did get dropped. Hear me out, you guys. We love her.
I wish none of these things upon her because I think that she's killer.
She is killer, but she hasn't had the strongest year. In fact, she still hasn't come out with that full-length album, even though she's been signed with Columbia for a while.
Since 2011.
Since 2011,
A long
y'all.
time.
And she released one single, and it was only downloaded 34,000 times. It didn't even hit the top 100. So maybe there is a little truth, sad to say.
As of now, all things have been denied, so we're just gonna go with that and wish Naya the best. All right, you guys, it is time for some couples news. This is huge, Miriam. Jay Brooks and Ariana Grande were caught kissing and holding hands. No, like seriously, this is huge. This is like a big deal in my life. They were caught kissing and holding hands. Like, this is not like some rumored thing that they like tweeted at each other on Instagram. This is photo proof, and I'm dying. I'm dying inside a little bit. I'm like blushing. I like
But
can't even
there is
handle
a
it.
reason why this is serious. Do a little breakdown.
Yeah, okay, breaking down it. They had such a gnarly breakup.
Terrible.
Like, horrible breakup. Basically, she started dating Nathan from The Wanted almost immediately after they broke up. Jay said that she cheated on him,
in a 669-word tweet.
Which, who even knew that you could do that? 140 characters, please.
Right, that's why they put the limit on there.
So, and then she was like, I can't believe that you would go, and like you said that if I didn't come back to you, you would make everybody hate me. Basically, I'm like paraphrasing this. But it was gnarly. It was a bad breakup. So the fact that they are back together blows my mind.
We were talking about this earlier, you guys. It blows my mind as well because first of all, if Ariana did cheat, why would Jay take her back? And if Ariana didn't cheat, why would she take Jay back when he accused her publicly and completely defamated, is that a word? Defamated?
Yeah.
Defamed?
Defamed.
Defamed her name by calling her a cheater. But then, you know, she brought up a good point. She was like, look at Rihanna and Chris Brown. It took forever for them to actually end things. So there's a lot of really gnarly breakups that somehow still, the love still survives.
Yeah.
And this is an example.
And it's hard to even compare, like, you know, like going back to a bad relationship. But, you know, all of this was done in the public eye. Their, like, very nasty breakup was done on Twitter. And so it's like, you have to think about these things. If I were Ariana and Jay, I'd be really regretting these like tense moments that we had being out in the public because now they're back together and
it
we're
makes them look like morons.
Yeah, and we're all like, I can't believe they're getting back together. We're freaking out because we saw what was done publicly. But it could have been that was just their emotional state and it really wasn't that bad of a breakup. So maybe this is totally normal for them to get back together. They just needed some space, and this is a good thing. But we don't know that because we weren't like in their little phone conversations that weren't dramatic in 664 character tweets, you know?
You're right. The lesson here is don't judge other people's breakups and other people's relationships, and don't post stuff on Twitter and Instagram that you don't want there later.
Yeah.
James Franco, I hope you are listening. Seriously. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Daily Hollywood Rundown with us. Definitely let us know what you think of this crazy breakup getting back together between Ariana Grande and Jay Brooks.
And what do you think of Miley Cyrus's video, concert video? Is it too racy or is it artsy?
Artsy and racy. Perfect combination. Well, definitely tweet us all of your opinions at Miriamisa,
At Brianna Baxter.
and we will catch you next time. If you guys like this juicy episode of DHR, then definitely catch all the drama from yesterday's episode, and don't forget to subscribe to Clevver News.